Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tiffany and I'm a senior elementary education major in Texas. I went back to Goodwill today. I said I was going to try to go at least once a month. So I went in August and it's now September and I'll be going in October most likely. I feel like that's the best kind of time frame, about a month apart. Just so that there's time for the books to be restocked and everything. When I went today, there was like a lot of picture books. There wasn't really a lot of chapter books. So I just tried to get like upper level picture books, if that makes sense. And so if you ever shop at Goodwill, you know that every week they have different colors on all their tags. And every week they'll have a sale on a certain color. A lot of the books that I was finding were the sale of the week, so they were already $1, and then they're 50% off. So I got 14 books for $13.44. So that's like really good. 5 of those were only 50 cents. So I got all these books for really cheap. So anyway, let's get into the video. And I apologize if the lighting changes. It is about 7:21 and it's starting to get dark here around 7:38. And I'm using natural light only, so if I have to change lighting, I'm sorry. First book I got was Big Nate, Revenge of the Cream Puffs. I was didn't know if I was going to get this book because it had a little bend in the cover. And I think it's really the only major flaw. It's rough around the edges, so it's fine. It had like some like sticky residue on the back, but from like a sticker or something. But it was only 99 cents. And yeah, I've heard this is pretty popular among kids. It's, graphic novel format, so it's perfect for the grade level I want to teach. The next book I got was Amber Brown is Green with Envy. I remember reading by Paula Danziger. I remember reading Amber Brown books when I was a kid. So, I figured it'd be a nice book for 4th, 5th graders. It's got, I think there's some pictures in here, I think. Yeah, sprinkled with pictures throughout. It was only 99 cents once again. So, and it was in really good quality for $1 book, so I couldn't pass it up. The next one I got is The Fairies, The Trouble with Tink, and this one has like glitter on the cover, which is pretty cool. This was also only $1. Again, pretty good quality. Like the lamination on the cover is starting to come up, but that's not really a big deal. You can tell this came from a classroom because it's got like a sticker on the back. So I remember my friends reading this when I was a kid. I was never super into Disney fairies, but it's a nice little chapter book. Again, it's got some pictures in color. It's a really heavy duty, nice book for, again, $1. So next one is going to be Runaway Ralph by Beverly Clearly. Again, only $1. It has little fold on the edge, but that's really the only flaw with this book. It's got maybe a little rip right here, but it's only $1. Like, you're gonna hear me keep saying that because a lot of these like cosmetic issues don't matter when you're getting the book for $1, and this is originally, it was sold at Borders for $6, so I'm sure it retails maybe for even more. So and Beverly Clearly is just a great author for the age I want to teach, and there's some pictures throughout here. So next one I got is a nonfiction book. It's a National Geographic book, Sharks. It is it's like one of those leveled readers, so it's a level 2, so it's reading independently. So it's a little lower. It could work if I could take this with me if I ended up getting a 1st or 2nd grade position. So I wanted to get some books that are kind of in the middle, especially because I know that I'll have kids who are in the middle. Again, only 99 cents. So yeah, and it's got it's National Geographic, so it's got these nice pictures, and I mean, there's bound to be at least one kid who's interested in sharks. And I mean, I could always do this as like a read aloud if we ever have a unit about sharks. I don't know. Next book. This one I was excited about. Middle School, Just My Rotten Luck by James Patterson. I feel like I've had a James Patterson book in here before in my last video. He is my favorite author. He writes my favorite book series. And I've heard that this is a really popular series among, you know, like 4th, 5th graders. So, and it's like, so I just decided to grab it. He made a movie off the first one, and I watched it. So it was only $1.49. It's because it's a hardcover, so it's a little more valuable. But I mean, I figured like this book retails for $14, so that's a huge saving. The next one is Disney Princess Palace Pets Cuddly Princess Pals. So this one was originally 99 cents, but it has the pink tag, which was the color of the week, so it was 50 cents. It's just a small little book picture book about the different Disney princesses and their pets. And, you know, it's got some paragraphs, and it's definitely would work if I was in a lower grade or if I had students who are at a lower reading level. So, yeah. And I mean, if I ever get to a point where my kids aren't reading these books or anything like that, I could always give it away to another teacher in my school. So it's no big deal. Again, it was 50 cents. The next book is Star Wars: The Clone Wars, Anakin in Action. So another one of those level readers. It's level 2, so it's beginning to read alone. So it's about the middle because there's a pre-level 1, 2, 3, 4. If I were to start getting these types of books, I'd probably lean towards a 3 or 4, but just, I mean, I'm bound to have students who like Star Wars, so it's a nice little picture book. So, yeah, this, again, was one of the 50-cent books. The next book I got was another non-fiction book called Our Solar System, another 50-cent book. It's just got some information and some pictures on all the planets and things like that. And again, same thing as the sharks. There's bound to be a kid who's interested in space. Or if we have a unit on space, I can always do this as a read aloud. Next book, back to picture books. A Strong Right Arm, the story of Mammy Peanut Johnson. Okay, so I had to look up this person, but so it's about Mammy Peanut Johnson, and she was one of 3 women, and the first female pitcher to play in the Negro Leagues in baseball back in like I don't know exactly what year, but probably like the 40s or the 50s, something like that. I've said it before, the issue with shopping at places like Goodwill, where you're just grabbing books that people have donated, you can't really be picky. You can't specifically look for diverse books, because if they're not there, they're not there. Like, it's different than shopping on Amazon or at Walmart or something where, like, they'll be there. So when I saw this, I knew no matter the price, I had to pick it up. So yeah, it's about a black female baseball player, which I think is great if any of my kids are interested in baseball or want to learn about this person. I've never heard of her, so I thought it was interesting that I found this. This was $1.49, but again, worth the splurge considering it's on the higher end of the books that I've got. But yeah, so I thought this was a great investment. Next book is Magic Treehouse Dinosaurs Before Dark. I'm pretty sure I got a Magic Treehouse book in the last video, the last haul. So I'm excited to get another one. It's a little beat up here and there. It was only 99 cents. but overall, it's in really good condition, and like a box set of this is like $80, and I might ask for that as like a present or something. Okay, again, sorry about the lighting change. I wasn't quick enough. Alright, the next book, I remember reading these books when I was a kid, and I think I might actually have one. It's the Puppy Play series, and this one is about Honey. It was only 50 cents. It's a little beat up here and there, but I mean, these books are just so cute, and they're a nice little easy chapter book. So, got that one. And then I got The Graduation of Jake Moon by Barbara Park. This also was a 50-cent book. I've never heard of it, and then there was no like description on the back, which kind of interested me. But yeah, I mean, whatever. If it was more than 50 cents, I would have put it back. But because it was 50 cents, I'm like, another chapter book. Might as well. And then the very last book I picked up was The Hat by Jen Britt. This is it was only 99 cents. It's in really good condition. This is a classic book. She's a classic author. I've used her books in my education classes before, so yeah, I think we actually read this book in one of my classes. So I'm excited to have this. It's an easy little picture book. I can probably like use if we do like foreshadowing. This book does a lot of foreshadowing. I can't think of what else it does, but it has a lot of literary elements in it that could be used as a read aloud. It could be used just for kids to read it. So yeah, that's the kind of things that I think about when I'm going into buying books. I'm thinking of how it can be used in my classroom, how kids will like it, things like that. So yeah, I will have another one of these videos in October when I go. I literally went through my books a couple times that I had, the whole stack I had, and I did put some back because I was adding up how much it was going to be, and I'm like, okay, well, let me put some books back. And you know, the books that were a little more beat up, that I was like, oh, it's only 50 cents. Oh, it's only $1. I was like, no, it won't last long in the classroom, so it's not really worth it. But yeah, I feel like that's all I have to say. So I will catch up with you guys later. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button down below and leave a comment telling me if you read any of these books as a child, if any of your students like these books, what book was your favorite that you saw in this video. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you're notified every single time I update. And let me know if you want to see more of these hauls, since I will be going every month to Goodwill. Have a good day.